Hey guys, welcome back to Ironstone Mine. My name is Fabe, this is the TimeShot server, and we are back in the Ironstone Tower today for the beginning of this episode because you guys have been so supportive lately. I can't thank you enough. We got another new donator on the banana tier. Let's see where we have some space. Here, that looks like a good space with a nice view on Poet's little house there. We got Rob's Let's Play, and did I leave all my signs back home? Did I really just do that? Alright, guess I have to sacrifice some of my valuable acacia wood to get the sign going, just because I was too stupid to bring it with me. I have an axe, let's do this. And he donated 40 bucks. Oops, that's not a dollar sign. There we go. Thank you so much. It's highly appreciated, your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you 1,000 times. All right, moving on. Let's get back to our base. I have been AFKing like a lot in the last week. Like, I spent days and nights at the iron farm. And I think we lost already a couple of villagers again, which is unfortunate since we just replaced one of them in the last episode. But I guess it's not 100% safe. I don't know how they could even possibly vanish, but it's just the mobs probably. There's a way that they sometimes, for some reason, just go up in flames or do whatever. I should be careful, I'm about to die here. But let's head into here. I already used a whole bunch of iron. I got like 4 or 5 stacks of blocks. And I still have like a stack left over, but yeah, I filled, of course, all these iron blocks in. Looks not too bad, but I have an idea I'm gonna show you in a second. And I also dug a lot around here, and I also, yeah, placed the iron blocks all the way up to this part. And we're gonna have a lot of space in here. I'm not entirely sure what we are gonna do with all that space. I have a couple of ideas. I don't know how feasible they are gonna be. But let's design the room first, and then let's try to think of something to put into there. So, one thing that came up while I was AFKing is... Alright, we got a lot of iron. By the way, I used 3 stacks already again. Oh, we got some more already. But we also got all filled up on slimes. So I started to craft those suckers into blocks. And then I noticed something. Let's take some of those. They're gonna be refilled. That's alright. Acacia wood, like on the floor, and slimes actually look kinda interesting together, don't they? So why not come up with a design that uses slime blocks more often? Maybe in the walls, because on the floor would also look nice, but on the floor it's not feasible because this would just happen and you would be really slow, and we don't want that. So I want to find a way to implement these slime blocks into the walls so it doesn't look as bare and just these straight lines anymore. A little more variation, I would say. A little more variety would be good. So what kind of pattern can we work with? We are 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 7 high, 3 wide, so odd numbers both way, which is always nice to work with. I mean, the simplest way would just have to be like 4 blocks like that, but that would be pretty boring, wouldn't it? So what if we did... maybe... It's gonna be weird. Okay, let's see how this would look like. Then go down. A little bit of a wavy pattern. See where I'm going with that? Where would we go next, though? We would probably have to go like this again. That's an interesting pattern. It's not as symmetrical, but it still looks like it's 3 blocks, 1, 3 blocks, 1. It might work. And maybe we could even like mirror this thing going up again. We should probably try it on a more even wall. Let's try it just back here where there's no planks yet. Okay, so we got this one. Then we got this one. Right? Yeah, and we got this one again. And we got this one again. Yeah, I think it looks kind of cool. The only thing really is that it does not have like a symmetry factor. But that might not be necessary at all. And also I have to worry about the background since these slime blocks are actually partially transparent. It could look kind of cool though. It kind of breaks up the whole line thing and it doesn't have to be symmetrical all the time, does it? Huh. It's always good to try out some new things every now and then. For some reason, I think that looks pretty decent. What if we do something like this? Oh man, that is weird. And then go like that. It's not too bad, is it? Let's try the same thing up here. And then, oops, I need to get up there somehow. Ender Pearl action. There we go. Oh, by the way, have you seen the new snapshot videos? Crazy times. Ender Pearls are gonna have a cooldown times. You can't spam them anymore. I guess it's a good thing when you accidentally throw more than one Ender Pearl, but it can be annoying in some ways. If you have short distance Ender Pearling, or even if you're trying to get through, or if you get stuck with an Ender Pearl, like in a block, which happens not too rarely, and you suffocate, you usually try to throw more Ender Pearls to get out of there again. But with a cooldown, that might be getting harder, so there might be more deaths involved with Ender Pearls. You know, I kind of like that even. What do you think? Just one layer or having them on both? Wait, so when I'm here, I need to be all the way up there. Ooh, ooh, and boop. I think that is kind of cool. It looks a little bit like a penis, but hey, what can you do? That's no problem, is it? Okay. I kind of like that, like a lot. I need to... Okay, and then we could even go like this. No, wait, what? Oh, this needs to be higher. Like that. Come on. That could be pretty cool. Let's try this out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fill in the rest with the planks. And then we will see how it looks when it has the planks to contrast against. And I don't think the stone behind it is too bad. They are barely transparent. So I don't want to replace all the stone behind the walls. That's what I mean, because that would be a lot of work additionally, and you would rarely ever see it unless you get really, really close and try to figure it out. Okay, I guess that's the plan. It's not bad, but I'm a little worried. It might be a little bit too, like, trippy and too colorful. I mean, the shapes are not bad, but the contrast might be a little too high between those two colors. So what I also did is I put grass down here. I want to grow at least some tall grass or something back here again, like I did on the bottom. I can get rid of this torch now. Like I did it already on the bottom. Maybe some sugar. I don't know if I want to do sugarcane. Sugarcane is actually what inspired me to do this, because the colors down there, I thought they went pretty well together. You know, like this bright green in front of the orange. And it's pretty much the same for the slime blocks. It's the same kind of hue, but the thing is, the sugarcane down there was only focused on very small spaces on the sides, and this is might be a little overwhelming. It's hard to say yet. I'll leave it for a while, and if I don't get used to it, I might have to rethink the thing. And another thing we have to worry about is probably the ceiling. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that yet. Down there we have the iron bars like going completely across. And I like this design, don't get me wrong. But I think it's good, for example, if this weren't there. Like if it weren't gotten broken up by this little window in the center. I think it would look a lot more monotone and definitely focuses all the attention on the center, which is what I wanted. But I don't know if it would still look good on a bigger scale like this one, for example. There is, I mean, I don't necessarily have to keep the ceiling completely flat. I could get maybe some sort of structure, some art of some sort in here to make it look a little more epic and exciting. I might do that. The thing is, I cannot do it on all four sides because the river is right below here. So I can't go any higher up on this side over here. There's a bridge up there. We need to work on that as well. That will actually block out the sunlight, wouldn't it? Oh well. I still want to... it doesn't have to be too wide. Maybe 5 wide. And that we would still see a little bit of the sky on the sides, I think. We'll figure that out some other time. So yeah, should I make the ceiling like go up further a little bit? Or maybe even be like a wavy pattern itself? That might be cool. Wouldn't it? It might be too much though, all wavy and stuff. But imagine the ceiling following these lines. Just you. That would be very trippy. I kind of want to try that now, though. It got me excited. How would I do that? I have to be a little more careful because it has to close up with the walls on either side. I can't just wrap it around like I did with the pattern on the walls. So it would have to be symmetrical. So this would probably be like the highest point. I really want to try it now. It's gonna be a buttload of work. But let's see. Okay, let's say this is the lowest point. So we got 3 on the bottom. Then, crap, how high is this? This is 5 high, isn't it? So if this is the blocks right now, I need to dig away 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1 higher. 4, and that's 3 wide. This is gonna be very weird, I believe. Okay, and then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Is it already now? No, it goes. How does it go? Is there 3 in the center? There is 3 in the center, and then there's a bottom one, so it's actually even more wavy than just up, down, up, down. Yeah, let's try this though. Okay, 3. Oh man, that's gonna be a pain. This is going to be a pain. No question. 1, 2, 3, then 1, and then we are on the bottom, and then we go up again, which is not good. I might have to invert that, because if we go up right here, yeah, we need to be on the lowest point on the sides, which should work, hopefully. So if this is the lowest point here, let's say we have this still sticking out. Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff going on in my head right now, trying to figure that out. So we go 1 higher, then 1, 2, 3. Alright, so far so good. I need to have a lot of scaffolding for that too. 1, 2, 3, then we go 1 higher, and then 1, 2, 3, crap. 1, 2, 3, crap! Like that. 1, 2, 3, come on. 4, and another one. Okay, where would we end up in the center is my question. Are you the center, sir? No, you are the center. Wow, this is gonna be... this is gonna be really weird. But if it works... So we gotta go down again, right? Like that. Then we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, I couldn't sprint anymore. And then it's actually coming further down. Is that a good thing? Or a bad thing? Like, in theory, it would be like... That is crazy. I can't make it periodic if I want to have it symmetrical. Oh, wow. That is some complicated stuff. How about we shorten this in the center? Oops, that was probably not smart. I need to go further down here. Whoop. And then have it... No, that's not gonna work either. What I have to do is have this too wide and then come down and have... No, still not. Wow. You know what? I think that is definitely something I have to work out with some time at my hand. So I'm gonna do it off camera. And I hope I will be able to present to you something. I don't know what, but something. Alright, I have something. So this is how it would look if I get it symmetrical. It kind of lost totally its wavy feel to it, didn't it? It somehow doesn't feel wavy at all to me anymore. I don't know exactly why that is, but... You know, I think I know why it is. Because it's only going in one direction now instead of splitting off into the bottom and the top over there. But that's that's what I could do with this pattern. It's not too bad, you know? Can you imagine it going all the way to the front like that? It definitely makes this room feel less boring. It kind of divides it into two sections. And we might capitalize on that later. But overall, I'm not too worried about it. It's something new. It's not simply an arch. It's not a dome. It's a little bit of a weird shape. Kind of a slowly rising roof, but at the same time with some waviness in it. Because otherwise it would be just 2, 2, and 2 to go straight up. So we might be able to do something with that. I guess I will dig out the rest now all the way to front. You see, I had some issues with the river. Up there, there's already water dripping through, and there was sand falling down and water spilling in. So I gotta go back up there and place some more sand blocks on top before we finish that off. I don't want to forget that because that would look ugly seeing cobblestone in the river. But I think I'm gonna keep digging like that, and then we can find something else. Maybe you could even put like additional pillars in the center. Although I don't know if I would want that because we have these 4 massive pillars right here. I don't know if I would like to see more smaller pillars in here. It might be too much. And I kind of like this open feeling. Let me try it out. Let me dig more and let's see how it feels. Man, this is tedious, I tell you. But I think I got most of it figured out. I hope so. Still have to shave off a little more on the sideline. Wait, 1, 2, even those up there. Can I do it? Oh man, I can reach it from up here. It's incredible. I have to build so much cobblestone scaffolding, and the river is actually covering more of this room than I initially thought, so I had to actually place a lot of cobblestone down. Wait, is that gonna work? Like that? No, we need to go one further in. I don't know how I'm gonna do this transition yet. I'll have to figure that out as well. But yeah, that's how it looks like. A little weird right now. So this is the roof or the ceiling like that. The thing is, it didn't line up at all with these pillars, so I tried to make a smooth transition, like pillars going out in an arch. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out once we got some more structures in there, because I think I also wanna keep these iron bars and probably go across the room, possibly. I think it would be better than in this direction, because then I would have to... Although, you know, it could fit. Like, if I use always these 1 block sections and make those iron, it wouldn't be too bad, would it? That might work as well, but yeah, this is some tedious work here. I think that's all I'm gonna have time for today anyways. I might work some more off camera on it if I get some time. But we'll see. In any case, I'm definitely really happy to slowly but surely... What was that? Glitch? to slowly but surely see this place come together, because it has been just this stone ruin for so long now. I think once this is all done, the ceiling, the walls, and the floors, which will still take a while, I think it's gonna look really, really cool, and it gives us a nice feeling of completion. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I can already see it happening. If you can watch the walls over there and the roofs and stuff, and yeah, we're gonna make something amazing out of this. Sooner or later, it's just a matter of time. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, leave it a like, and I hope to see you all again in the next one. But until then, have a nice day, and seriously guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.